almost there.
Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 items a serious lifter should keep in their gym bag. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching, check out the link down below. I'm not a check-in once a week guy. I'm with you every single day. All right. So on Team Massive, and if you want to join Team Massive, there's a link down below. We were talking today about, somebody gave me the video idea about what items should you keep in your gym bag. And I said, I'm going to talk about some items a serious lifter should have. These are items I talk about with my clients on a near daily basis. So if you're a serious lifter, you're serious about building muscle and strength, you need to have these in your gym bag, or you should strongly consider them. So what I'm going to start with is the King VersaGrip Pros. There are different types of VersaGrips. There are the regular VersaGrips and the VersaGrip Pros. The VersaGrip Pros have a longer flap, so it's a little bit easier to lock in. These things, they're beat up, but they're 15 years old, at least, about 15 years old, and they still work. I paid like $50 for them. There might be $60 now. These things are awesome. I can't recommend them enough. Now, what they are good for is allowing you to move a lot of weight on your back exercises and not be restricted by your grip. When you're doing your back work, you're not there to train your forearms or your grip. You're there to train your back. So strap these on. It'll allow you to focus more on your back and less on your grip. Secondly, and probably one of the most common injuries, probably the second most common injury for lifters, is elbow tendonitis. Think about this. You have golfer's elbow, which comes from gripping the golf club, overusing that grip. Same with tennis elbow. That's the same thing with lifting. All the grip work you're doing, especially on back day, is going to contribute to elbow tendonitis, and almost probably 80 to 90% of serious lifters I know get elbow tendonitis. This grip assistance device will not only allow you to use more weight on back day, but it will help prevent that brutally painful elbow tendonitis. So get them. $60, but they're going to last forever. I got this new pair 2 years ago thinking, the old pair is going to just die and kick off, but it just keeps going. It just keeps going. $60. These things are going to last you a good, easy 15 years. All right, next up. This might seem like a silly one, but when you go to a commercial gym, and you're trying to find the butterfly collars or whatever they have, and you have all these dipshits moving them all around the gym, and you can't find them, and they're never where you want them to be, and you spend half your time in the gym hunting down plates or hunting down butterfly collars or whatever. Get these and keep them in your gym bag. Get this locking clip, right? They're cheap. You can keep it in your gym bag. If you lose it, you're not out a lot. A couple $2, $3, whatever they are, $10. But these are super handy. Be prepared. That way you don't have to waste 5 minutes every damn time you lift trying to hunt down butterfly collars. I've had these forever. They don't let me down. The only time they're an issue is if you have one of those cheap-ass barbells at the gym that's not, standard size, and it's too small. But this will serve you well. Save you a lot of headaches. Now, let's move on to the bench press slingshot device. This thing I've had as long as I have had my VersaGrips. It's 15 years old. It's the original bench press slingshot, okay? You put your arms in here, and you can see it's a little bit worn, but this thing has not budged an inch. This is the original bench press slingshot. It has not, the quality, there's no fraying. There's just really, really minor, very super minor wear after 15 years. And I beat the living crap out of this thing. You can see just some really minor wear there. But this thing's gonna outlive me. This bench press slingshot device is good on days when your shoulders aren't feeling right. It's a good overload device. So if you want to overload the bench, it's a great tool to have. It's great to use on push-ups and dips. Helps you do a little bit more weight. It's a good tool for training your triceps. You can move from bench to like close grip bench and strap this on, and you can really overload the triceps. So a lot of people will be like, this is cheating. Well, if you have wonky shoulders or spotty shoulders, this is a saving grace, okay? This will really help a lot for most people. And in addition, if you're serious about muscle and strength building and you really want to blast your triceps to the next level, this is the one. This is the one. It'll help you focus more on triceps, on dips. You can get more reps out of the tank. And when you move to close grip bench, you can strap this sucker on and really hammer the living crap out of your lockout. All right, lastly, if you get strong on your presses, at some point, you're going to start to possibly, a high chance, you're going to start to pick up wrist strains or just wrist aggravation. And getting a pair of wrist wraps is a really good idea. Keep these in your gym bag. Some people are paranoid about using wrist wraps because they're like, if you use them, they make the connective tissue weaker and all that kind of good stuff. If you're benching a lot of weight, your bench is reasonably strong, you're not going to not use them. You're not going to stop using them. It's something you're going to put on, you're going to keep on during every set. These are super easy to lock in, and they really, really help. I love the wrist support. I used to get a lot of wrist strains and pains when my bench was pushing up over 400 pounds, when it started to get to about the 350 level. I can't recommend these enough. Now, don't just get any straps. These are Anderson 24-inch straps. These things are old. Just like the Slingshot, just like my VersaGrip Pros, these things have held up. There's a little minor fray. I don't know if you can see that. A little minor fray, but these things are probably going to outlast me. Even these loops, the thumb loops, haven't budged at all. And I have beat the living crap out of these things. I don't know how, honestly, how these thumb loops have not given out after all I've put them through. Even the Velcro is rock solid. I can't recommend Anderson wrist wraps or wraps enough. I have no affiliation with them, but these things have lasted me forever. These are 24 inches. Now, I'll show you, before we go, I'm going to show you why you need to get a good quality brand like Anderson and not this. These are the Gangster Wraps by Mark Bell. Now, Mark Bell's Slingshot is great, but I'm going to be honest, these Gangster Wraps are a piece of shit. They're an absolute piece of crap. The quality doesn't feel anything like the Anderson wraps. Look at the thumb loop. See that? See that thumb loop? Okay, and see the fraying, and look at this. Between the Velcro, you see that fraying? All that fraying? Look at this shit. The funny thing is, I used these for maybe 6 months. 6 months, and they look like they've been destroyed. They look like they've been put through 20 years of wear and tear. These things look like I've used them for 15 years, right? Look at that fraying. Look at that thumb loop. These things look like I've used them for 15 years and I used them for 6 months. The Andersons look like I used them for 6 months and I used them for 15 years. So make sure you go with a wrap that isn't a piece of... All right. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.